Hey Scorpio, I hope you're doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for September 9th through the 15th. Any information you need, Scorpio, you can find it down below. I do want to let you all know when it comes to readings like this, I'm not necessarily reading in a straight line, so you can skip around or stick around. You may find something that is meant for you, okay? So different things are going to come up. I'm starting with the smoke, and then I'll get into the tarot, okay, Scorpio? So this is your smoke story portion of the reading. Scorpio, I do have a deal going on right now. It is a 2-question video reading or a general topic, and it's $22.22. You get it within 2 to 3 business days. So if you are interested, details are down below, Scorpio. We're going to go ahead and begin here. See what we got coming through for you. I feel like something could be turning around in a situation, or somebody might be turning around here for you, Scorpio. Things have been kind of going in a straight line, in a predictable way, and I do think that for a lot of you, there's some sort of twist or turn coming up. It almost feels like it's right in your face all of a sudden. This seems to be very sudden after a period of stagnation, like there's been a lack of movement. It's almost like you guys are climbing here, Scorpio, but you may not even realize you're climbing. It's almost like it's just giving me this energy like you stumbled onto an escalator or something. It's so odd. It's like there's this movement and all of a sudden you're up, you know? It's giving me that vibe. I'm getting the phrase road less traveled. I feel like for some of you, you're going down a road less traveled here rather than a well-beaten path. And people around you may not understand that. The letter B could be significant as well as the letter T. The letter R, S. The smoke's kind of like rolling in that curve the way that they do sometimes, and S came through there. Now I will say, for some of you, while this could be initials, somebody's initials, it could also represent like places, states, towns, things like that here, Scorpio. There's air energy here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There might be distance, could be distance between you and this person here. I'm wondering how much of this you can see here. If you can see this flower that came up. I don't think it was in your view, but it may have been. But there was a flower that came up, so feminine energy there. I do think some of you, there's something blooming here. Spring might be significant to you. That could be a significant season. While we're reading for the 9th through the 15th of September, And I know it's different for everybody depending on where you are. But yeah, Scorpio, I do feel like spring could be a significant time. Maybe something happened in spring, or maybe something's going to happen now and you'll see a turning point with it around spring. I want to get some more out here for you. Some more messages. I feel like I got more for others and it's already starting to clear. I feel like something's happening really fast for you here. Okay. Some of you, like, there's some smoke that's trailing backwards and it's like doubling over on itself. I do wonder for some of you there's a sense of betrayal here. Some of you, this might have to do with an Aries or a Capricorn, or a fire sign in general. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Capricorn here. But it's like there's some backwards movement, and then there's smoke that kind of expands outward, if that makes sense. It's like there's this energy of imagination, fertility here. Like it's fully rounded, The smoke is like fully rounded here. That's the best way I can describe it. It's basically, it feels like this, I don't know, the way that it looked. It's like this unmistakable sign of things multiplying here. So some of you, this could be abundance coming in here, a season of abundance taking root. That's the energy that I feel here, Taurus and Libra. It's clearing out fast though, it's settling really fast. So yeah, I feel like some of you are going to lay down new roots here or feel secure in a situation pretty quickly. It's almost like a blessing takes hold and you feel at home with it already, Let's get some tarot out here. So I'm reading with the Millennial Tarot, and then we'll get into the Rider-Waite-Smith, okay? Okay, I think that's where that sense of betrayal is coming in. And I will say, Scorpio, before I get into this, the general part, I do want to talk briefly about the things that come up on these cards in this deck in particular. You have the Empress as your overall energy, Taurus and Libra energy. This is that fertility, abundance, growth energy is your overall. So I love to see this. Some of you could have an Etsy shop. It says Etsy, the Etsy Queen on the card. Some of you, this is where that energy was coming through. It says frenemies of betrayal. It feels like a very similar vibe coming through off that Five of Wands. But we have the King of Swag, King of Pentacles right underneath it. It says Sugar Daddy. I am wondering if there's someone here who could be upset that you're supported, or it could be upset that, you know, you have some sort of stability in a situation where maybe they were kind of expecting you to be on a similar path to them for a while. You have strength, DIY skills is what it says on this card, and hashtag blessed. So I do feel like some of you are blessed with a unique, specific talent that could bring you abundance. Okay. You have the Ace of Swag, Ace of Pentacles, new gig showing up here. Some of you, this could be a new job coming in, or just a new project, something that is bringing in money. It looks like you have the Page of Pentacles, Page of Swag, personal trainer. Some of you could be working on physical fitness, health, nutrition, things like that. But you know, I do want to go ahead and get into like the more general aspect of all of this here, Scorpio. So when it comes to the Empress, like I said, growth, fertility, abundance, that is your overall energy. I feel like a lot of you, you've been watering something so patiently, and I feel like this is Spirit kind of coming through and saying, hey, patience pays off. Keep going, keep watering this. You're going to see results, especially for those of you where you're in this situation where you're working on something physical. That's like the slowest moving thing, you know, is to see physical results when it comes to like your diet, exercise, things like that. You have the Five of Wands and the King of Pentacles showing up here. I do feel like there could be conflict in the workplace, or conflict with somebody over money, or over some of you shared assets. But you know, it really feels mostly like this has to do with a blessing that's coming in for you on a financial level, and there could be a little bit of a frenemy vibe here with it, and maybe that sense of betrayal is just kind of coming from that lack of support. You know, you have the Strength card and the Nine of Cups showing up here. So yeah, you know, strength shows up often when you are bouncing back from something. It is a card of resilience, and you know, having that Nine of Cups show up right underneath it, I do think there's a blessing coming in after you bounce back from something. So it seems like there's something good happening here after a really tough period, which we kind of saw that in the smoke reading, didn't we? And it's like there's this waiting on something, and then it finally shows up, it finally comes, things start moving very quickly. I think we saw that in the very beginning where there was a straight line of smoke, and then things started to twist and turn, and yeah, it feels like you catch on to something very quickly here. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles showing up here, so good news about work, money, or business. Some of you, this could just be a message from an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You also have Leo energy showing up here specifically. Pisces energy showing up here specifically, as well as Libra specifically. Okay, so let's get into it with the Rider Waite, see what we have here. Some of you, this road less traveled energy that we're seeing here in the reading, I do think that for some there could have been a person in your life who's like, you know, that never works out for anybody, right? And Scorpio, I feel like it's working out for you, and somebody could be feeling a little salty about that. It's almost like, Scorpio, somebody could just be upset that they were wrong about a situation here. It may not even have a lot to do with you. It could have more to do with the fact that they wanted to be right. So yeah, there's something about that too. Someone's pride kind of getting in the way. What's going on here? The frenemies and the King of Pentacles, the Chariot. Victory, triumph over obstacles, success. I feel like you've been having trouble with something and you're moving forward from that. Some of you, you could be purchasing a vehicle. There might be a move up ahead for you with the Chariot showing up as well. But I do feel like that Five of Wands overall, when we take it out of the context of like this, you know, frenemy situation or whatever, Five of Wands is just chaos, conflict, competition, strife, and the Chariot is triumph over obstacles. So there you go. I feel like you're pushing through something in this period here, Scorpio. What's going on with Strength and the Nine of Cups? Some of you, someone joining your support system here. Four of Wands is showing up. Yeah, somebody's celebrating with you. Somebody here could have Venus in Aries. But yeah, you know, when it comes to this, or Venus in Leo, this Four of Wands, often comes through to emphasize home and family energies. So could be someone in your family, someone that you live with perhaps here, Scorpio, but I do think that you have someone important in your circle here between the 9th and the 15th, someone to lean on. Someone who's going to celebrate something with you. It seems like you're laying down new roots, securing something here. So that feels really exciting. Let's see what we have here for the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. We got Gemini energy here with this one. But Scorpio, I honestly feel like there's something here that you're not going to see coming. It seems like a message coming in from this Gemini, this Earth sign, this Aries, whoever it is, but it does kind of feel like you're on the brink of something really big because patience pays off. At the end of the day, patience pays off, and I feel like you've been pouring into something with this Empress being your overall energy, and you're finally seeing results. It seems like you're really excited. Things are going your way, and then all of a sudden, there's somebody who is taking an interest in you, but it seems like they're very persistent about this. Some of you, it does kind of feel like this is a person that you have dealt with before with the Knight of Swords energy, because there's this sense of entitlement coming through. So I'm not sure why else that would be there right off the bat, you know? So yeah, I will say when it comes to this energy here, this is interesting as well. You have the Emperor and the Empress, mother and father of the tarot, right? Divine masculine, divine feminine, whether you're male or female, it does not matter, Scorpio. The energy is here of things balancing out for you, and I feel like somebody's coming in to test whether or not a door is still open. So I would just be careful of that, but it does look like something coming to fruition here for you. Patience is paying off. You're going to see some results to something that you have been pouring into for a long time here, Scorpio. So there you go. I love to see this for you, Scorpio. I hope that this was helpful. Now, Scorpio, I do have personals open. I have a deal going on right now. It's a 2-question video reading or a general topic. It's $22.22. You get it within 2 to 3 business days, okay? So that's open for a limited time if you're interested. You could also check out your moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. I'm reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So there you go, Scorpio. I hope that this was helpful, and thank you for being here. Hopefully I will see you next time. Y'all take care. Bye.